Madam Speaker, today, February 20th, was my sister's birthday. Today, my sister would have been 57 years old. And with all due respect to folks in the chamber, because I'm getting up there as well, that seems very old for my sister, because the last time I saw her, she was 33, with two young children aged 2 and 6. My sister was an artist. And although I am biased, I think it's some of the most beautiful art in the world. She had large paintings of colorful, whirling images that were clever, that were whimsical. My sister never began with a white canvas. She always began with a black canvas because she felt that the colors on a black canvas made them shimmer. My sister was smart. She was kind. She was beautiful, although she didn't know she was beautiful, and that made her all the more beautiful. She had so many friends that every single February 20th, today and every year for 24 years, they have taken my mom out for my sister's birthday. They still remember her. She was very loving to her children. In fact, she's the one who taught me that when you have small children, you get down on their level. You don't talk to them standing. You get down on their level so you can see them eye to eye. She taught me that, and I still remember that whenever I'm talking with little children. She designed her house because of her artistic skill and her intelligence, and I don't know how she did it, but she made it so that whether it's any season, summer, fall, winter, spring, the sunlight could come in one window and out another. And she also designed that house so that the children's playroom could be converted to a nursery for my parents when they could no longer walk. And she was kind to her little brother as well, who was just as much of a dork and a nerd then as I am now. I was so uncool that she had to teach me how to dress and teach me how to dance and tell me which musicians to listen to. And if my tastes date from the early 90s, well, I don't have my sister around anymore. I know many of us have lost loved ones. I know in particular that Delegate Murphy and Delegate Goditis have lost their brothers. And when you lose a sibling, and she was my only sibling, you lose a piece of yourself. They're inside jokes that I can't share with anyone anymore. They were between us. There's a way you talk with your brothers and sisters about your parents and your grandparents and your cousins, and you just can't talk about with anyone else. So yeah, I certainly miss her. And I was affected by her death as well. Anyone who's seen my passion, my anger, on issues relating to domestic violence, or anyone who's vulnerable, knows it comes from a real place. I feel it, and I will always work to protect victims of domestic violence. Madam Speaker, my sister was not a big fan of the rose. She didn't mind getting roses, but she found them kind of pretentious. My sister's favorite flower was the daisy. The daisy, which could grow free and wild on a hillside, not an expensive flower, but a flower that showed its own beauty, a flower that was beautiful and didn't even know it was. And that was like my sister. So, Madam Speaker, I move that today we adjourn in honor and memory of my sister, Janet Levine-March.
Delegate Levine moves that when the House adjourns today, it adjourn in honor and memory of Janet Levine-March. Those in favor of this motion shall rise.